But like everybody else, good morning. 73 degrees out there in downtown Los Angeles, but they keep me coming back. 75 out on Orange County and the Inland Empire Valley spots, about 80 degrees today. It's going to be a nice one overall, a little warmer than yesterday. That's kind of the only big headline here for this afternoon. Also, tomorrow we'll talk about how much it's going to change around here, but big changes tomorrow. 71 for the beaches, mountain 60, and then 81 degrees out there in the high desert. More to come in a little bit. We'll send it over to Brianna Ruffalo. Taking a look at traffic. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. We've been following this traffic alert for a little while now out into the Diamond Bar area, and this is going to slow you down. It is going eastbound on the 60.
But like today, we're going to see temperatures over into Santa Monica. We're going to get back to about 59 degrees this morning. We're waking up to some cloud cover today, too. The good news is, overall, we aren't seeing the winds. The winds that we had yesterday for some of our mountains and our deserts is pretty quiet. It's still a little windy out there in Edwards Air Force Base, but primarily the wind gusts have really calmed down. We are going to see another round of wind, though, come back into the forecast by tomorrow. A little bit of marine layer clouds, but mostly upper level clouds just crossing over into Southern California this morning. By the afternoon, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. We're going to get back to sunshine. We're going to see our temperatures start to rise. We're back to about 77 to 80 degrees in the Inland Empire and the Valley communities. For your lunch hour, it'll be about 77, so you can take a lunch outside, no problem. Really pretty. In terms of smoky air today, it looks like it might be a little bit better, so hopefully that is the case. 80 degrees at 3 p.m. I don't see the mechanisms in the atmosphere to bring in as much smoke as we saw yesterday. There is some troughing that's still taking place, but most of that is still moving out to the east, so it's taking with it some of that smoke too. Over behind it, we have an area of high pressure that's going to be building and growing. This is going to warm us up quite well, at least right through Thursday, Friday, Saturday into your weekend. And tomorrow, it does bring in some northeasterly winds. Now, the center of the high, it's actually right out towards the Pacific. And so it's not quite a traditional Santa Ana. It's not a Santa Ana. Santa Ana's would have to have the high pressure center over the Great Basin. But it does act similarly in that we're going to be bringing in some northeasterly winds. And anytime you hear northeasterly winds, it is dry, windy weather that really elevates our fire danger. The good news is, because it is out towards the Pacific, the strong gusty winds that a Santa Ana could produce like 50 to 60 mile per hour velocities. We don't have that. We're around 30 for just the canyons and passes. 83 degrees out towards San Brianna. Brianna Ruffalo is taking a look at traffic. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. We haven't had a ton of problems out on the road, so that's good, but we've had a couple ongoing issues, and this one has been going on just for a little while. Nothing too bad. As we head into tomorrow, though, we're going to start to see some of these Santa Anas pick up, but it is not going to be really too widespread of an event, and we're not going to see these winds really reach extreme levels, but enough to possibly be reaching some low-end advisories as we head into tomorrow morning. So that's when we can expect to see some of those Santa Ana wind-prone spots get pretty gusty and dry and warm. Temperature's nice outside right now, but we're going to see a pretty big jump as we head into tomorrow. So we'll let you know what to expect. Into tomorrow, we're going to see a big jump in temperatures, and also our first Santa Ana of the season. Not going to be extreme, but we will see some low-end advisory winds as we head into tomorrow. Temperatures really going to happen. That trough and cold fronts moved out to the east, and this ridge of high pressure, it's going to build in as we head into tomorrow. And then offshore winds, those are going to be taking place